The healthy life is more than just what you eat. Matter of fact, to Kara and me, that's the least important thing. We choose healthy food and we make it taste good, but we don't eat that much. Our life is more about the experience of life, going places, having memories of a lifetime. I mean, who remembers what they ate a month ago or 3 years ago? You don't remember that stuff. I mean, maybe one rare thing, but most of what we remember are the moments of life, the travels, the experiences, the things that we do with our life, not the things that give us energy in our life, the food, the fuel. It's not the fuel, it's where the fuel takes you. It's what the fuel allows you to do. So for us and for me, the healthy life it's everything. It's prosperity, it's freedom. That's why I try to educate people and help them and now, when I say prosperity and success, I don't mean material things, although that can be a part of it, but those are just side effects. So I'm not just necessarily talking about money. It's important that you realize when I say prosperity, success, and all that, it's not having a big house, a big car, although that can happen, or having a huge bank account. Because there's people that live amazing experiences, travel the world, go first class and everything, and they don't pay a penny. So what I'm trying to do is show you how to get to that point. People are stuck in their comfort zone. They, first of all, think it's not really realistic or possible for them to experience these things, so they just sit there and they mope and they get depressed and they wallow in self-pity and they think it's just unrealistic that only the lucky ones get to live this life, or that you have to know somebody, or that you have to cheat or steal or screw somebody, or you know, that, first of all, that mindset's going to keep you where you are. But what you have to realize is that many, in fact, most super wealthy people came from nothing. They had nothing, and they didn't screw people along the way to get to where some of them did, but not everybody. What's amazing to me is how few people seem to react when I try to offer them a road to freedom, a way to, all they care about is food. They just want more recipes. They just want more, just tell us what to eat. You know what? That tells me that they're just stuck in their little comfort zone. Just give me something to feel good right now, this very moment. I just want to feel good right now. I just want to give me something sweet. Give me some instant gratification so I can just make it to the next day. Well, the wealthiest people, the most successful people in the world, they think different. And I'm going to make a video about the difference between how rich, successful people think and unsuccessful people, poor people, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the politically correct term is nowadays, but the ones that are not well off and don't have their freedom. And the big difference isn't who they know and, you know, who to cheat and all that. It's up here. The whole difference is how you look at life and how you see things in your world. Because everybody has challenges. Everybody has problems. Everybody has been there where they've had nothing, they've lost everything, and they think the world is over and that everybody else is luckier than them. This is important. Okay, and I've already talked about this in other videos, but I got to say this over and over. But what I'm the first thing is, do you guys really want to hear this? Seriously, do you want to hear this? Do you want to hear how to get out of your rut? Do you want to know how to have financial freedom or just plain freedom, period? This isn't about having material things. Sure, you might get some of those along the way, but that's not what this is about. It's about having the freedom to do whatever it is you want to do. Go anywhere in the world you want to go. Do whatever it is you want to do and get the resources or have it handed to you to do it. This does not necessarily mean having a huge bank account. You don't necessarily need that, although sometimes that's what you get as a result of it. Do you want to know that? Do you want to know how to be free, to live the life of your dreams? Because if you don't care about that or financial freedom, fine, I won't waste my time. We'll just give you recipe videos and that's the end of it. But I'd like to think that there are people out there, most of you, do want a better life. You do want more freedom. You do want to travel. You do not want to spend your life worrying about money problems or how you're going to pay your bills or, you know, anything like that. Because I've been there. I've been there for 30 years. It's the most terrible thing in the world to be so depressed that you don't even want to wake up because you don't know where your money's coming from. Who am I going to ask money for today? And, you know, oh, gee, look at those wealthy people. Look at that life. Look at that. That must be nice to have that life. I hate those people. Who'd they screw to get to where they are? You know, that's not a way to live. I'm trying to help you out of that situation. So let me know. Put in the comments below. Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to show you? Do you want me to get you there? Because I don't see a lot. Most of the reactions come from recipe videos. They come from food. That's just a temporary instant gratification that, again, a week from now, you won't even remember what you ate. That's not what life is about. It's a little part of it, but it's not what you're here for. I mean, you should have memories that not only put magic in your life where you look back 30 years from now and go, oh, I'm so glad I experienced that, but it's also usually when you have experiences like that, you touch other people's lives too, and it helps make the world a more magical place all over. So, true success, true freedom is not just having a bunch of money. What I call life, what makes life wonderful, it's not what you own. Okay, this is important to understand. It's not what you own. It's not the material things. It's the experiences you have. That's what life is about. Some people think it's about owning a mansion or a Ferrari or something like that. What if I could show you how you could drive a Ferrari for a week? But not own it. You don't have to own it. Just drive it for a week. See what it's like. Feel the experience. Or a month. Or several years. How would you like that? Or how to live in a mansion or whatever it is. Okay, for a lot of people, they don't care about that. And that's fine. That's great. But what is it you do like? Do you want to travel? Do you want to lie on the beach naked and have coconuts delivered to you and whatever? Do you want to work with animals? Do you want to, do paintings and sculptures or great music? Do you want to help people in some way? I mean, everybody's different. There's a million different ways of what people think is their dream, their prosperity, I can help you get there, but you got to change your way of thinking in order to allow that to happen. And that's what I'm offering you guys. Do you want that? Let me know, because I don't want to waste my time. I really don't, because what's really disheartening is seeing how many people don't really react to when I tell them how to get out of these situations. They're just stuck in their ways. Now, I think a lot of it's fear. They think it's unrealistic and all that. They're just so depressed that they just don't even want to try. But that's why 90% of the people are stuck where they are, and they'll never get out of that hole because of the way they think. You have to totally unplug that programming that you have had for the last 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years and start over with the way you look at life. That's the only way you're going to experience. Matter of fact, you can give somebody who's in that frame of mind, that negative, sarcastic, unhappy, self-pity frame of mind, and you can give them the greatest thing in the world. You can give them the lying on the tropical beach. You can give them the fancy car, the house, the life, the first class, whatever it is, and they'll still be unhappy. They'll still be miserable. They'll still be grumping. And I've seen a lot of that in Beverly Hills. I've seen people who are, no matter what you give them, they're just unhappy. So again, it's not the thing. It's the person's frame of mind. You can give somebody, what touches me more than anything? There are people out there, and I guess I'm one of them, who can paint photorealistic. They can paint something that looks like a photograph. It's so real. It's so technically slick that people go, wow, I thought that was a photograph. They have so much skill. They have so much talent. But most of those people, a lot of them, and I know, and they're usually men for some reason because they think logically, so they create things logically. How can you mimic something literally down? And it looks so real, but there's no soul in it. You look at it and go, okay, it's technically slick, it looks great, but it doesn't do anything for me, And it could be the most perfect thing in the world. It could be, and it doesn't have to be a painting, it could be a piece of architecture, a car, anything. But the point is that if somebody gave you something like that, or me something like that, it wouldn't mean much, no matter how much technical skill went into it. But you know what touches me is when a loved one, like a girlfriend or somebody, draws me a picture, a little I love you note with a little stick figure, and they can't really draw too well, but you can tell it's from their heart, it's from their soul, and it's so adorable. And you look at this and you want to keep that for a lifetime, and you put it in a keepsake place, and you look at it every year, every 5 years, you look back and you look at this thing and it just touches your heart. The magical experience doesn't come from how slick something is, how much something costs. It's the soul, the realness of it. And so what I'm saying is, there are people out there who are happy with something simple, with something just really simple. It could be a flower. It could be, a cute little sparrow on the ground eating something. Something like that. That's all it takes. And, What I'm saying is success and freedom doesn't necessarily mean expensive things. It's the experience. It's the experience and the emotion that we get out of something. Everybody's different. Everybody has something different that touches them. So what I'm trying to do is get you to where you can experience that something. And a lot of it is switching the mode in which you see things. So you might already have, I know you already have magical things in your life. You just need to learn to appreciate them, to recognize them, to see them. And that's the start. Because the minute you start appreciating the little things, and I've said this in other videos, only then will the bigger things start coming to you, because nobody is going to give a more expensive thing to somebody who doesn't appreciate the little things they already have. And that's a huge lesson in life. If you believe in God or a higher power or just whatever universal energy of attraction, whatever it is you believe in, whatever that higher force, energy, consciousness is, it is not going to give you something more expensive, something better, until you can prove that you can appreciate the little things you already have in your life. And if you don't see anything in your life worth appreciating right now, you're not going to get anywhere, because you have to see something, even if it's the fact that, hey, you're alive. You're not in a prison camp. You have something to eat, even if it's not exactly what you want. Or the fact that the sun is shining, or that there's a flower growing out of the crack in the sidewalk. You have to start seeing something in your life worth appreciating. That is core. That is key. I could go on and on forever here, but I'm trying to start you with the basic stuff. Do you want to get out of the rut you're in? If you feel you're in a rut and you're not happy, and I think everybody can be a little better off than where they are, and see, there's a big world out there. There's so much to experience that you should experience before you move on. So you can look back and say, I know what it was like. I was there. I did it. I experienced it. And thank God I experienced it before my life was over. And that's what I'm trying to get you to do. To experience the great things in life before it's too late. And that is success. That is prosperity. Do you want to know how to do that? Because that's what I'm here for. So really pay attention. Really listen to what I'm trying to say if you want to hear it. Because I don't want to say it if you don't want to hear it. So let me know. Most people, they cannot hear what I'm saying because their minds are chattering so loud with reasons why something's not going to work, or pessimism or sarcasm. Their minds are just so chattery with fear and just, they call it the monkey mind. Their minds are chattering with self-pity. I slap people around and I go, do you want reality? Do you want to know how to get there or not? Because it takes some effort, it takes work, and that's what I'm here to do. To slap some reality and people say, this is what it takes to get there. And it is not screwing people. It's not being mean to people. It's what you do and the way you see life. And the more you calm down and the quieter you make your mind, the more you can hear. The more you can hear the quiet echo of the door opening down the hall. The one that's beckoning you. The light at the end of the tunnel. You can't hear it and you can't see it if you're too busy and you're too noisy with fear and negativity and pessimism. That door is only going to reveal itself to those who are quiet and found peace in their life. I know it's ironic, but that's what it takes. You first have to find peace somehow and appreciation before the next door opens. The next stepping stone will not appear until you find a way to step on this stepping stone. You can't hop from here to there. You have to go step by step. So I'm here to help you. I'm here to show you the way, because the healthy life is so much more than just what you eat. It's so much more than instant gratification. All the rich people know, the successful people, when I say rich, I don't necessarily mean money. The successful people, they don't go for instant gratification. They go for the long term. They roll up their sleeves and they do what it takes to invest in something that's going to pay off big time down the road. And that means the little things that you're doing right now just to make it you got to learn to get over that. You got to learn to be strong and start investing in your future. And I don't just mean financially. It starts with your health and the way you look at life. This could be one of the most life-changing videos you ever watch, if you allow it to be. If you let go of that uptight feeling and open your mind and your heart and start allowing a different way of looking at life to come into your soul and your mind. Read Instructions for a New Life. Read The Prosperity Secret. And if you don't get it, If you just don't, if you don't understand it, if you don't, it doesn't if the light doesn't go on for you, then keep watching my videos, because I'm saying the same thing. I'm trying to get it through to you, because the more happy people there are in the world, the more things, it's like your body. You've got 1 million cells. Those are like little people. And the more they flow, the more they travel, the more things work in your body as an overall. The world is a better place if everything is flowing and working the way it should. You're a cell in the body of the world. And the more cells start flowing through the river of life, the more the world and everything around us just becomes that much more healthier overall. And you will benefit from that. We'll all benefit from that. So that's what I'm trying to do. The healthy life is the world working the way it should. And you are a cell in that body. So let's do this together. Let's make the world a better place. That's what I'm here for. I will see you in the next video. thehealthylife.com.